Thanks.
Come here. Come here.
Hi.
Come here. Hi.
How are you?
She can't see you yet. She can't see you.
Hi. Hi, Pop. Nice
Say
to
hi.
meet you.
Say hi, Christine.
What a cutie.
Yeah, I came to just to join in and do a downward dog and go off and play.
Perfect. Yes. Good.
Oh, okay, Sam.
Dutchie is getting jealous. Dutchie, say hi.
Oh, look, there's Dutchie. Oh, how big is she?
I don't even know how big she is inches wise, but she's 24 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just trying to kind of, I guess I'm trying to get an understanding, like, if somebody says, 25 pounds, like, well, what's a 25-pound dog? So, because he's only 9 pounds right now, but we think he's going to be a big one.
How big are his paws? Okay, yeah.
Come here. Show her your paws. Show your paws.
Oh my gosh.
So, say, my name is Oscar, and I just came home yesterday.
Congratulations. Puppy time. Puppy time is the best.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of work, but puppy breath, the little faces.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
go inside. We've been waiting for a while, so we're definitely ready.
Congratulations. Hi, Carrie.
Good morning.
Okay,
good morning, sunshine.
Oh, what?
No. I know.
Ooh, and we have Dawn. Yes. Hi, Dawn.
Hi.
Happy Friday. It's Friday the 13th. Ooh.
Ooh.
I know. Somebody told me that yesterday, and I'm like, are people going to pull pranks on me? But people don't do that on Friday the 13th, do they?
They're not supposed to.
Hi, Dario.
Hi.
I'm so pumped you're here.
Ew.
Well, that's all of y'all.
I need this.
You need this? Same. Where are you? Are you in Fresno or are you out of town?
No, I'm here. I'm here in Fresno. I'm going to San Diego tomorrow, though.
Lucky.
Wait, what did you say?
We're going to San Diego.
Tomorrow. Oh. When are you going?
When?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
He's going tomorrow.
Just for the weekend.
Okay. Well, you have fun.
Some sunshine and beaches. Thank you.
Since y'all are seated right now, that's how we're going to start today.
Okay.
I'm pumped. We're going to start in crisscross applesauce. So find yourself in that shape. If you have any sensitivity in your knees or your ankles, hero's pose is also okay, Carrie, if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to mute everybody now. This is the best time to turn on your watch. And all right, get settled onto your mat in your crisscross applesauce shape. And once you're there, just take a moment to feel your hips connect to the ground and sit up super tall, like I'm pulling your hair up towards the ceiling. So you want to go for length in your spine, but also grounding with your hips. And your hands can just rest on both of your knees with your palms up. We've got a cute little yogi with Dawn. I love it. So as you get settled onto your mat here, maybe squeeze your shoulder blades together just a little bit so that you can start to open up your chest. All of you look super peaceful right now. Wherever you are with your breath, let out a loud exhale. Just sigh it out. And then together we'll inhale Allow your lungs to fill up, your chest to expand. Ground your hips into the floor a little bit more. And then exhale, let go of anything that you will not need over the next 45 minutes. So even sitting here on your mat in this shape, focusing on your breathing can do so much for you because you're here, you're present for yourself, and you're taking this time to tune out the noise from your day, from your week, anything going on after this session. Try and be as present as you can so that you can make the most out of your time on your mat as we create space within our bodies. On your next inhale, you're just going to bring your right hand down to your right side hip, and you're going to drop your left ear to your left shoulder. So this is going to open up the right side of your neck. You don't have to get your left ear to actually touch your shoulder, but if you want the stretch to intensify a little bit more, walk your right hand away from your midline. So you can just tiptoe your fingertips farther away. If you want even more than that, place your left hand on your head to feel the stretch intensify just a little bit more. You have one more round of breath here. And then release by lifting up your head. Bring your right hand back onto your knee, and then drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Bring your left hand down to your hip. And then if you did it on the other side, you're going to walk your left fingertips away from your midline. Send your energy, all the attention you have, to the left side of your neck. And if you did it on the other side, you'll place your right hand on your head to gently guide your right ear closer to your shoulder. One more round of breath here. Release by lifting up your head. Bring both of your hands down to your knees and then drop your head down so that the back of your neck can open. So your chin is coming down to your chest. You're just going to stare right in between your legs. Make sure your hips are still grounded. And then as you inhale, feel your spine lengthen. But then as you exhale, try to bring your chin in just a little bit more. The back of your neck is opening. Your entire length is stretching out. And just like that, we're down to our last round of breath. As you exhale, roll onto your hands and your knees to go right into your tabletop. From here, start to just sway your hips from side to side, like you have a tail and you're a little puppy. As you sway your hips from side to side, dig your knees into the ground, keep your hands right underneath your shoulders. All right, stop in the center. From here, we're gonna go into cat pose, round your back, suck your stomach in, press your hands or knees into the ground, feel your shoulder blades peel apart. Stay here for your inhale and your exhale. And then on your inhale, drop your belly, lift your eyes, and then your tailbone. Stay here for your exhale and your inhale. As you exhale, round your back, go into cat. And now we're going to go into regular speed. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round your back. You've got 3 more rounds on your own. Try to move with your breath and try to make these movements last longer than you think you need to so that you can really stretch your spine out. So again, you've got 3 rounds. I'm down to my last one. When you are complete, return to your neutral tabletop with your spine long and your eyes just down at the floor right in between your hands. All right. Looks like y'all are ready. You're going to straighten out both of your legs to go into your high plank. So your toes are going to dig into the ground. Drive your heels to the back edge of your mat and spread your fingertips wide. Again, your eyes are down so that your neck is in line with your spine. From here, you're going to walk your feet towards your hands, lifting your hips up. So it's a little bit of a pike. Walk your feet to your hands And keep your hands on the ground. It's going to open up your hamstrings. Good. From here, walk your feet back into your plank shape, keeping your core engaged. So belly is into your spine. Keep your shoulders over your wrists and your hips in line with your shoulders. As you exhale, walk your feet back up towards your hands. Take as many steps as you need. This is going to help you open up your hammies and open up your shoulders. Good. Inhale, walk back into your plank. Take more steps than you want to so that you can slowly lower yourself back down. Really good. Everyone engage your triceps around your upper back. And then from here, walk your feet all the way back up, just the way you've done. Once your feet are grazing your hands, grab opposite elbows, drag them down to the floor. Start to rock from side to side. Open up your hamstrings, the back of your neck. Feel any tension roll off of your shoulders and down onto your mat. From here, drop your hands down, bend your knees, roll up one vertebra at a time. You're going to come up into standing for just a few rounds of sun salutations. As you inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, swan dive your way down, hinge at your hips, and then go into a halfway lift. Inhale, roll the weight to your toes. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, bring your hands down, step your left foot back, drop your left knee to the mat, and then take a backward bend. You're in a low lunge, opening up your chest as you bring your hips forward and your thumbs to the back of your mat. Release, bring your hands down, straighten out your right leg, step your left foot forward, and then drop your right knee down to the mat. Low lunge, sweep your arms up, open up your chest, squeeze your glutes so that your hips go forward, lift your chin so that your throat can open up, and then release, bring your hands down. Straighten out your right leg, step your left foot back, and then from here, we'll chaturanga, shift forward, bend your elbows, open up your chest, downward dog. Roll over your toes, lift your hips, ground your heels, open up your chest. Look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump to the top. Come up into your halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, hinge at your hips, and then reverse swan dive, sweep up. Open up your chest, exhale, swan dive. Take your fingertips far apart as you make your way down. Beautiful carry, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge at your hips, step your left foot back. You can drop your knee down or keep your knee lifted, but you will take your fingertips up. Lunge. Keep your right leg at a 90-degree angle. Extend your fingertips high, then drop your head back. Release by bringing your hands down. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot forward. Whatever you did with your left knee, do the same for the right. Sweep your arms up. Bend your left knee. Feel your right side hip flexor open. Awesome, everyone. Hands drop. Step your left foot back. And then chaturanga. Shift forward. Bend your elbows back. Graze your rib cage with your elbows. Then go into your backward bend to open up the front of your body. Exhale, downward dog. Bring your hips up. Ground your heels. Open up your chest. Look forward. Bend your knees. Walk, step, or jump to the top. Come up into your halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And then on your inhale, reverse swan dive. Sweep your arms up. As you exhale, make your way back down. Hinge at your hips. Halfway lift. Exhale, come back down. Step your left foot back. This is our last round. Sweep your arms up. As you reach your fingertips up, bend your right knee a little bit more. Bring your left hip forward, your right hip back. Then go into your backward bend. Your thumbs are going to go back. Drop your head back. And then release. Bring your fingertips down to the ground. Step your right foot back out to straight. Your left foot comes forward. Reach your hands up. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Bend your left knee. Drive your right heel back. Then take that backward bend. Lift your chin. Thumbs go back. And then release. Your hands are going to come down to the floor. Step your left foot back so you're in your high plank. Then chaturanga, shift forward. Bend your elbows back. Open up your chest. And then meet me in your downward dog. Once you get into this shape, bring your heels as close to the mat as you can. Start to lift up your right leg. Point your toes. As you bring your right heel up, drive your left heel down. Keep your shoulders and your hips squared to the mat. On your exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, stretch it out, point your toes up, and then bring your right knee to your left elbow. Get it to touch. Inhale, straighten out your right leg, lift your heel. Then as you step your right foot through, you're exhaling, meet me in your crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up. Bend your right knee a lot, drive your left heel back. Create that 90-degree angle with your right leg. Awesome work there, Dario. Drive your left heel back even more. Squeeze your left butt cheek. Yes. As you keep your hips down low, open up into your warrior two, face the left side of your mat. Right away, we're going to turn on the heat. Bring your right heel up. All of you are strong. So we're going to turn it up a little bit today. Bend your right knee a lot more to open up your inner thigh. Bring your right heel up, then reverse your warrior. So as you reach your right fingertips to the back of your mat, the right side of your body is going to open. Lift your chin to open up your throat. Drop your head back. Release by dropping your heel down. Rest your right forearm on your thigh. Sweep your left arm up and back. Your right shoulder goes forward. Your left shoulder goes back. Bend your right knee even more. Release by going into a low lunge with a twist. So your left hand is going to come down. Your right hand is going to reach up towards the ceiling. Hey, Dutch. Bring your right knee in towards your midline. Drive your left heel back. From here, roll the weight to the outside edge of your left foot. Meet me in your side plank. So kick your right foot out in front of your left. Keep your shoulders and your hips squared and in line with each other. And as you extend your right fingertips up towards the ceiling, try to bring your hips up so you can strengthen the left side of your body. From here, go back into your plank and then do 5 push-ups. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, straighten them out. You've got 5. If you want to modify, drop down to your knees. That's where I am today. And you know what? It's totally fine. I'm still working on strengthening my upper body. Excellent work, y'all. Try to bring your chest as close to the ground as you can when you're done with your 5. Meet me in your downward dog. We'll get a break when we finish off the left side. So for now, awesome, we're here. With your hips up, straighten out your left leg. Bring your foot up as high as you can. Ground your right heel. As you exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Hold it. Inhale, straighten out your leg. Lift your heel. Then bring your left knee to your right elbow. Hold it. Inhale, lift your foot up high. Squeeze your left butt cheek. Then step it through. Meet me in your crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up. Bend your left knee. Drive your right heel back. Open up your chest. Sink your hips down. Send your energy to your right side hip flexor. Excellent. Keep your hips exactly where they are. Just pop open to the right side of your mat. For your warrior two, bend your left knee a lot. Take your left knee away from your midline. Feel your biceps strengthen as you engage them. From here, lift up your left heel. Bend your left knee a little bit more. Now take your left knee away from your midline. Wait for it, carry. Bring your heel up more, bend your knee. Now reverse your warrior. Sweep your left arm up and back. Send your breath to the left side of your body. Drop your head back, lift your chin. Maybe bend your knee a little bit more. And then release, drop your left heel down, extended side angle. Reach your right fingertips to the top of your mat. Roll the weight to the outside edge of your right foot. Take your right shoulder back, your left shoulder forward. And then release into your low lunge with a twist. Your right hand drops. You're rolling onto your right toes. Extend your left hand up. Bend your left knee a lot. Yep, you still have that 90-degree angle with your leg. Everyone looks awesome. Reach your fingertips up higher. Twist your spine. Now roll the weight to the outside edge of your right foot. Meet me in your side plank. So your left foot crosses over your right. Your hips are going to come up. Stack your shoulders over each other. Stay here for one more round of breath. Squeeze your glutes. Feel your thighs engage. And then roll onto your toes to go into your plank. 5 more push-ups. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. We don't do a lot of upper body work, right? So totally fine if you're feeling like you're being challenged right now. So am I. We're in this together. When you're done with your 5, go into a child's pose. Whew. Either with your knees apart or your knees all the way together, depending on what you need today. And at this moment, I need water. So that's what I'm going to grab right now. But whenever you are done, if you are drinking water, when you're done with that, go into your child's pose just so I know that you're ready. My dogs are drinking out of my straw. That's a new one. All right. And as you settle onto your mat here in your child's pose, just take a little bit of time here to see the shift that's already happened in your body. We've already been moving our bodies for about 20 minutes, and you've done a lot to create space within you. I forgot to prompt you to set an intention for your practice. So if you have not done that for yourself yet, there is no better time like the present. So think about one thing, one person who might inspire you for the rest of class. And let's do it. Go back into your downward dog. As you bring your hips up, drive your heels down. Feel your chest inch closer to your thighs. The front of your body is opening up more and more. As you look forward, bend your knees, jump or step to the top of your mat. Come up into your halfway lift. As you exhale, hinge at your hips. And then as you inhale, sweep your arms up, sit low. Go into a chair pose. Drop your booty back, sit low to get your thighs parallel to the ground. Your arms are straight. Your wrists should be in line with your shoulders. Try to keep your chest open and sit down so low your thighs are parallel to the ground. There you go, Alicia. Very good. Take your feet a little bit farther apart, just a little bit more. Perfect. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, straighten out your legs. Bend your left knee, walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Drop your head down so that the back of your neck opens. Dig your right heel into the ground and then engage your right quads and notice what that makes your hamstrings feel like. Release, straighten out your right leg, straighten out your left leg, bend your right knee, walk your hands to the left side of your mat. Dig your heel into the floor, engage your quads, drop your head down, send your breath to your left side hamstrings. And then release. Your fingertips face forward. Go back into your downward dog. As your hips lift, try to ground your heels. Sweep your right leg up. Bend your right knee. As you point your toes down, you're opening up your hips. As you point your knee up towards the ceiling, the right side of your body is going to open. Bring your right shoulder down just a little bit more. From here, you're going to take your right knee all the way to your left elbow. So go all the way in, try to get it to touch. Awesome. Inhale, lift your right knee up. Point your toes down, 2 more of those. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Go into that deep twist, work your obliques. Good. Inhale, point your knee back up, point your toes, squeeze your right butt cheek. Then as you exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow and then kick it through. Right foot goes to the left side of your mat. Fall in triangle. Bring your hips up. Squeeze your glutes, extend your fingertips to the ceiling. Now frame your left ear with your bicep. Reach your fingertips to the top of your mat. Open up your chest to the ceiling. And then release, bring your left hand down, sweep your right leg back up. You're in your 3-legged dog. Step it through, meet me in your crescent. Arms come up. Bend your right knee a lot, drive your left heel back. From here, you're gonna bring your hands down just about 3 inches in front of your big toe. Your hand should be underneath your shoulders. Your right knee is going to be bent. As you exhale, bring your left knee into your chest. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, left knee comes into your chest. Inhale, straighten it out. Good work. Keep it going. We're going to do this for 20 more seconds. Try to keep your upper back rounded and your stomach sucked in and your right heel digging into the ground. You're going to feel this in your right butt cheek and your quads. If you want to go faster, you can. We're down to our last 8 seconds. From here, we've got another plank hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out your right leg. This should feel really good, but now you're going to start to work your core. Drive your heels back. Squeeze your glutes, engage your thighs. Your upper back is rounded. Your triceps are engaged. Good news for you, no push-ups. Bring your hips up. Ground your heels. Open up your chest. If you want to walk the dog, do it. Bend one knee at a time. And then we'll go to the left side. Inhale, lift up your left leg. Bend your knee, point your toes down, squeeze your left butt cheek, but drop your left shoulder so the left side of your body can open. As you exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow, twist deeply, touch your elbow. Inhale, sweep your knee up, point your toes down, Open up the left side of your body. 3 more, or sorry, 2 more. Exhale, left knee goes to your right elbow. Hold it. Inhale, point your knee up, toes drop. Last one, exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow. Hold it. Then kick your foot through, fallen triangle. Extend your right hand up. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Then frame your right ear with your right bicep. Try to bring your eyes up. Try to bring your hips up even more by engaging your glutes. And then release. Bring your right hand down. And then bring your left foot back behind you. You're in your high plank. Whew, hold it here. Yes, you can. Stay strong. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop down to your knees. Sit on your heels. Whew, stack your shoulders over your hips. Rest your hands on your thighs. Keep your shoulders away from your ears so that you can keep calm. Oh, that was fun. Oh, I forgot to do those knee tucks on the other side. My bad. That's why y'all are looking at me funny. Go up into your downward dog. I knew I skipped a step. Lift your left foot up and then step it through. We are going into crescent first, just so you can get your foundation in place. Bend your left knee to get your thigh parallel to the floor. Drive your right heel back. Open up your chest. Whew. I can't even believe I almost forgot this. Bring your right hand down. Go into your twist first. Extend your right fingertips back and up. Your right hand is going to stay grounded. Drive your right heel back. Excellent. Now release. Your fingertips are going to go 3 inches in front of your left toes. Keep your left knee bent. And then as you exhale, bring your right knee into your chest. As you inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, right knee comes in. Inhale, straighten it out. Good. And then again, you get to go at your own pace here. Round your back, suck your stomach in, dig your left heel into the floor. Yes, good. Keep your shoulders in line with the ground. We're down to our last 15 seconds. Stay strong. Even if you're going slow, you're still strengthening your body. Excellent form, Dario. You too. Keep it up, Carrie, for 3, 2, 1. Straighten out your left leg. You're back in your plank. Bring your hips up, downward dog. Feel that relief down the backs of both of your legs. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Look forward, step to the top of your mat, and then go into a halfway lift. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, interlock all 10 fingers at your tailbone. Squeeze your palms in, drive your knuckles up to the ceiling. So as you squeeze your shoulder blades together and you squeeze your palms in, drive your knuckles up to the ceiling. Feel the front of your body open. You're going to keep this grip, suck your stomach up and in. As you exhale, open up your chest, come up to standing, keeping that grip. Yes. All right, now you're going to drive your knuckles down to the ground. Straighten out your arms, engage your triceps. Look up toward the ceiling. And then as you exhale, drag your knuckles down to the floor. So you're going to feel this in your heart. You're opening up the front of your body. As you ground your heels into the mat, push your hips forward. Maybe take your thumbs away from your tailbone. Drop your head back, open up the front of your body even more. And then release, face the top of your mat, let go of the grip. Whew. As you inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, swan dive your way down. Bend both of your knees to go into a toe stand. So you're gonna rest your hips on your heels. You can stay here like this. This is a little bit of a balancing posture. Or you can start to stack your shoulders over your hips. Yep, Carrie, you know what you're doing. Squeeze your thighs together. And if you can, maybe you can lift your hips off of your heels just an inch. Yes, good. Keep the connection between your thighs, your spine long, your core engaged. Excellent, everyone. Drop your hands down, straighten out your legs. Step your left foot to the back of your mat. You're back in your lunge. You're just going to pivot now to face the left side of your mat to go into a side lunge. So rest your hips on your right heel, straighten out your left leg. Dig your left heel into the mat. Good. So with your hands in between your legs, try to keep your right forearm connected to your right thigh. Start to peel your left hand up. You're opening up your chest. While you open up your inner thighs, and the left side of your body. If you want more, you can take your left hand behind your back, press the back of your hand into the small of your back, peel your left shoulder back just a little bit more to open up the front of your body. Release. Bring your left hand down, pivot to face the top of your mat, and then step your left foot forward, your right leg back. You're back in this lunge. Hold it here for just a second. And then pivot to face the right side of your mat to go into your side lunge. So this time your right leg will be straight. Your right heel is going to dig into the ground. Open up the front of your body, stack your shoulders over your hips. And then keep your left hand on the mat, peel your right hand up and over. Engage your quads on the right side a little bit more. Dig your right heel into the ground. Start to twist your spine as you bring your right hand away from your midline. Release. Drop your right hand down. Pivot to face the top of your mat. And then from here, you're going to step your right foot forward. Toe heel your feet so that they are outside mat width distance apart. And then as you inhale, bend both of your knees, set your hips low for Malasana. Whoo, yes. All right, so just like that, our hips are opening. You've got the support of the mat below you. Try to dig your heels into the floor. This looks really good, Dario. Lean back just a little bit more if you can. You too, carry. Try to bring your heart forward and put more pressure on your knees with your elbows. Squeeze your shoulders. Extend through the crown of your head. And then release. Drop your hands down. Straighten out your legs. Toes are going to face forward. Reach for your left ankle with your right hand. Peel your left hand up. Start to bend your right elbow so that maybe one day it touches the mat. Start to look up towards your left fingertips, and then everyone roll the weight to your toes. Allow your hips to align with your heels. Release. Switch sides. Grab your right ankle with your left hand. Bend your left elbow. Start to twist your spine as your right fingertips inch up towards the ceiling. Roll the weight to your toes so that your hips shift forward. Twist your spine even more. Extend your fingertips just a little bit higher. And then release. Drop your hands down. Turn your toes out. Another round of Malasana. Drop your hips. Extend through the crown of your head so that you're sitting up taller. So the second time around, you're in this shape. Your hips are way more open. You can hang out here, or if you want more, drop your right hand down, peel your left hand up. So kind of like what we did in the side lunge. Put pressure on your right thigh with your right tricep. Keep your left arm long and strong. Visualize your hips sinking into the mat just a little bit more. Release, switch sides. Your left hand will drop. If you're staying in the center, you're doing great. Try to press your elbows into your knees a little bit more. My friend's going for that stretch. Peel your right hand up and then bring your right shoulder back as your left shoulder inches forward. Release. Drop both of your hands down, straighten out both of your legs. Toe heel your feet so that they are hip width distance apart. And then go into your gorilla. Lift up your feet and then walk onto the palms of your hands. Rock the weight from your big toe to your pinky toe on both sides. Drop your head down so that the back of your neck can open. And then create a little bit of a gripping sensation with your toe so that you can really massage any kinks out of your hands. Engage your quads to deepen the stretch in your hamstrings. And then release. Plant your hands onto the ground, step your left foot back, and then toe heel your right foot to the outside edge of your mat on the right side. We're going into lizard. For this time, I want your arms to stay straight, and then everyone roll the weight to the outside edge of your right foot to get into your outer hip. Keep your left hand on the mat, and then place your right hand on your right knee, gently guide it away from your midline. As you start to lengthen your spine, look past your right shoulder and feel your hips drop a little bit closer to the mat. You want your eyes to go back, send your energy to your outer right hip. Release. Face the top of your mat and then toe heel your right foot all the way to the left side for pigeon. Flex your right toes the entire time you're in the shape. Walk your left toes back. Try to drive your left hip down just a little bit more. You look great there, Carrie, but relax your shoulders. You got it. Yep. Take a deep breath in, so extend through the crown of your head. And then when you're ready, as you exhale, hinge at your hips to go into sleeping pigeon. So since all of you are major regulars, try to work your right heel closer to the top of your mat so that your right shin is parallel to the top of your mat. And it may not happen because the most important thing is keeping your hips square to the ground. But as you walk your right heel a little bit more forward, you're going to intensify the stretch so much more in your hip. So try it out. Play around with those different sensations, but again, always, always, always use your breath. Keep your hips and your shoulders square to the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, side out. One more round. Exhale, side out. And then start to lift up your chest, straighten out your arms. Tuck your left toes under. And then as you exhale, bring your hips up. Come up into your three-legged dog. Then bend your right knee, point your toes down. You can stay here, but if you have Wild Thing in your practice and you're warmed up for it, go into that shape now. So Wild Thing or flipping the dog, rest your right toes on the mat. Drop your head back, lift your chin, and then bring your hand away from your midline. Open up your chest. Yes, good. Bring your right hand back down. And then sweep your right leg up. Flow here with your leg lifted. Nicely done. Downward dog. Bring your hips up. Ground your heels. Open up the front and back of your body. Look forward. Bend your knees. Step to the top of your mat. Come up into a halfway lift. As you exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Bend your left knee. Perfect. Keep your right heel driving to the back of your mat just a little bit more. And then toe heel your left foot to the left side of your mat. Drop your right knee down to the ground. Awesome. So again, your arms are going to stay straight here. Roll the weight to the outside edge of your left foot. Open up your chest as you sink your hips down. So outside edge of your left hip is opening. Your inner thighs are getting stretched out. So Dario, your left knee is bent. And then your toes are just pointing out. Okay, good. Take one round of breath here. Use your exhale to sink your hips down even more. Take your left knee farther away from your midline. Excellent. Release. Plant your left foot onto the ground and then toe heel your left foot all the way to the right side of your mat for pigeon. So as you sink your hips down, remember to walk your back foot towards the back edge of your mat a little bit more so that you can also work your right side hip flexor. Drop your right side hip down and flex your left toes. Work on that alignment with your left shin and the top of your mat. So one day, it may not be today, definitely isn't for me, but one day visualize your shin becoming parallel to the top of your mat. And then whenever you're ready, go into your sleeping pigeon. So hinge at your hips. Keep that pressure, that connection between your left hip and the ground. And with every exhale, try to bring your right side hip down just a little bit more. So that just a little bit of a shift in where you're holding the weight is going to make a difference in the way that you're stretching your left hip and your right side hip flexor. Definitely drop your head down. Press your elbows into the mat and then release. Start to straighten out your arms. Tuck your right toes under. And then as you exhale, lift your hips up, straighten out your left leg, then bend your left knee, point your toes down, go into your Wild Thing if you did it on the other side. So left foot is going to go to the right side of your mat. Lift your chin, your chest, drop your head back. Take your left hand away from your midline. Drop your head back even more so that your throat opens up. And then release. Bring your left hand down. Lift your left leg up and then flow here for your final time. Shift your shoulders past your wrists. Bend your elbows back. Open up. Excellent, Dawn. Go into your downward dog. Bring your hips up. And then as you exhale, drop down to your knees for your tabletop position. Keep your shoulders in line with your wrists. Spread your knees apart. We're going to go into thread the needle. Extend your right hand up. Draw little circles here with your wrists. And then as you exhale, thread your right arm underneath your body. Walk your right fingertips away from your midline. Keep your knees in line with your hips. So Dario, shift your hips forward just a little bit. Yes, exactly. Dig your knees into the ground. Everyone turn your left hand inward so that it's facing toward your face, and then press your left hand into the ground. Roll the weight to the outside edge of your right shoulder. Put more pressure on your mat with your knees. Suck your stomach in, find that deep twist, opening up your upper back. Release, face your left fingertips forward, peel your right hand back up, and then switch sides, drop your right hand down. On your inhale, extend your left hand up, draw those little circles again. Then as you exhale, thread your arm through. Left hand is gonna go underneath your body. Reach your left fingertips away from your midline. Face your right fingertips in. Make sure again that your hips are in line with your knees. Put more pressure on your mat with your right hand. Start to look up. Feel your left shoulder blade open up more and more with every exhale. And then release. Press your right hand into the floor. Extend your left hand up, that counter twist. And then release by dropping your left hand down. Melted heart will be the last thing we do, and then you'll get to lay down. So keep your hips right in line with your knees. Walk your hands forward. Allow your chest to drop down, either resting your chin or your forehead on the ground. Feel the front of your body open. You're compressing the back of your neck, but your throat is opening so much more. If you've never done melted heart with your chin on the ground, try it out. We did a lot of backward bends today. Stay here for one more round of breath. On this next exhale, walk your fingertips just a little bit more forward. And then release. Sliver your weight onto your stomach. Extend your legs out. Create a pillow with your forearms. Turn your head to the left so your right ear rests on your forearms. Now bend your left knee. We're going into crocodile. So we did a lot of chest openers, hip openers. This is going to seal the deal for us. Flex your left toes. Keep your left knee in line with your hip. Your left knee in line with your left ankle. And as you settle onto your left corner of your mat. Start to roll the weight to the outside edge of your right shoulder, and then sweep your left arm up and around to open up your chest. Oh, Carrie, you look like you're having fun in the sun there. Keep your left knee connected to the mat. Peel your left hand farther away from your midline. Open up your chest. Release. Roll back onto your stomach, straighten out your left leg. Turn your head to the right, rest your left ear either on your forearms or on the ground, and then bend your right knee. And now as you bend your right knee, same thing, you've got that 90-degree angle, ankle and knee are in one line, knee and hip are in one line. Squeeze your right butt cheek as a way to drive your right hip down just a little bit more. Now extend your left hand to the top right corner of your mat, and then roll over to the left shoulder. Peel your right arm up and over. Keep that connection between your right knee and the mat. Walk your right fingertips farther away from your body. And I'm always guilty of this. If you're squeezing your left butt cheek, relax it. Send your energy to your upper body here. Walk your right fingertips farther out. Allow your head to be supported by the ground. Lift your chin. Open up your throat. And then from here, you're just going to roll all the way onto your back. If you're off of your mat, recenter yourself. We're going to go into a round of bridge. So Keep your knees bent, stack them over your ankles. Bring your hands on both sides of your body. All right, keep your hips on the ground. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. You're realigning your spine. You're also giving your upper back a gentle massage. Squeeze a little bit tighter. Dig your heels into the mat and then release. Come down one vertebra at a time. Allow your hips to touch. When they do, lift your feet off of the ground and go into your happy baby. Rock from side to side. Guide your knees closer to the ground. Flex your toes. And as you go from side to side, feel your lower back open up. Alicia, try to bring your arms inside your knees. Yes. But keep the grip on the outsides of your feet. Yep, bend your knees even more. Use your bicep strength. So pull, maybe bend your elbows. Excellent. From here, press the soles of your feet together. Guide your heels in toward your hips. Splay your knees apart. Press the back of your neck into the ground. And just like that, you've got one more round of breath. As you exhale, allow the outside edges of your feet to connect to the ground. The soles of your feet are going to stay connected. Place your right hand on your stomach, your left hand on your heart. And then close your eyes, settle in. If you have any sensitivity in your hips, your knees, feel free to straighten out your legs. But if you can stay here like this, you are going to continue to open up your body in a way that is so necessary. All of us carry so much tension in our hips. And by going into this shape, you are literally opening up your body, but you're making room for yourself so that you can feel more comfortable in the shape that you were in, so that you can be more comfortable, period. But you're also working on your breath as you lay here in stillness. Keep every muscle in your body as relaxed as you can. Send the energy you have right to your inner thighs. And savor this moment. You worked so hard over the past 45 minutes. The way that you moved reminded you just how strong you are. The way you moved hopefully will empower you for the rest of your weekend. And will definitely make an impact the next time you show up for yourself on your mat. Start to straighten out your legs one at a time. And then bring your arms up and overhead. You're just going to roll onto your right side body, curl into a fetal position, and both of your knees. And then find yourself in a seated shape, face the top of your mat. We did it. With your hips grounded and rooted into the mat, go for that opposite feeling with the crown of your head. So you're sitting up tall. Relax your shoulders. And then as you inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Press your palms into each other. Your exhale is going to guide your thumbs right to your heart. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And as you feel your heart beat, show some love to yourself. Show some kindness to those around you, since it is World Kindness Day today. I'm so grateful for this time that we have together. I'm so glad that y'all showed up today. Thank you for sharing your energy with me and with each other. From the bottom of my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you all so much. Happy Friday. Bless you, Dutch. We did it. I have a couple of announcements if you guys can hang tight. Number one, I'm going to be teaching yoga at Engelman Cellars on Sunday. This is going to be my last outdoor class. You're going to be in San Diego though, Dario, so don't worry about it. But it's, yeah, this Sunday. It's going to be at 2:00. And that's going to be my last outdoor class, I think, for the year. And then what else? I'm going to wrap up pre-orders for #balance stuff on Wednesday. So if you were at my party and you pre-ordered some things, That full order is going to go out soon, so you'll be getting your stuff shortly after that. And I think that's it. I'm teaching a free class tomorrow at 9. It's through Bitwise's No Place Like Home. So if you are around and if you want to take a class with me, it's free. It's at 9 o'clock and it's going to be via Zoom, but you have to register with them and then they send you all that info. That's it. Thank you so much. Safe travels, Dario. And I'll talk to y'all soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful
Bye.
practice,
Thank
all
you.
you.
Friday.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Happy Friday.
Bye.
Bye, Don.